Hey man. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. Lil Durk arrested by the feds. One of my favorite artists is I'm not gonna lie, I was late to his music. I probably became a more fan. I would say last 3 years, 2 years, I started listening to him more, and then I understood his story, etc., etc. And his story just reminded me like majority of black men, we grow up in this type of situation where we come through poverty, is gang banging down the street, is murder down the street, drugs down the street, shit on the street, right next door in front of us. So it's like I feel like a lot of black men could relate to the situation. Me specifically, I had friends who died of drugs, friends who were murdered, friends who been in jail. I've got arrested for stealing. It's like being coming from poverty. I can realize you can go left or you could go right, and it's like that's a small left and right because that right you might join a gang, you might commit a murder, you might get murdered. Taking that left, you might go play college ball, you might go to like so it's very thin. And it's very hard to make that decision because let's be real, majority of us didn't grow up in a two house parent two house parent home. So it's like mom or dad, mostly mom, I would assume for most black men. Mom don't know what's going on. Mom don't know what's going on when we was outside. So it's like I say all that to say like um I pray for him. I pray for all black men. I hope all black men who are in the streets still understand that there is no way out. That road only leads to death, only leads to jail. Like it's not worth it. Like at this point, as you could tell, somebody's gonna snitch. Somebody's gonna destroy or put a wire or set you up. It's so many. It's not worth it. And it's like I feel you. I feel to the other side. I understand where they coming from. They feel like they probably not accepted in America, accepted at a job. They probably feel like a job don't make that much money. And I get it. I definitely get it. And I would advise all young black men and y'all young kids to like, okay, look into businesses, look into how to become an entrepreneur, how to create your own business where you don't gotta work for somebody else and you don't gotta go to the streets and try to sell drugs or try to make money or steal cars or break into homes. You don't gotta do all that. It's so many different avenues, so many different ways out. And I feel like in the black community, we missing black men like myself speaking on this situation. And the reason why I kind of waited to talk about this was because I see a lot of people just talking about, oh, did this person snitch? Oh, did this person get killed? Who did it? Like, none of that matters. He's arrested now. None of that matters. All we could do is pray for his freedom. The only thing that matters is we educate the future black young boys growing up to not be in this situation. Even black women not to be in this situation. That's our main focus. That should be our main focus. And I feel like me having a platform and having an audience, I feel like I should be speaking on these things. So, but it's crazy. Like when you speak positive like this as a black man into the black community, nobody shares this. Nobody likes this. Nobody gives a fuck about this. And this is why us black men continue to do exactly what these black men are doing on the streets because ain't nobody love them. Ain't nobody give a fuck about them. They go home, they don't feel love. They go in the streets, they don't feel love. And the streets kind of give them more love than home. And this is why, like, to them, it makes sense. That's like their sign of family. That's their sign of love. And I feel like as black people and all people, I don't care what your race is, we got to show more love. We got to push more love. We got to let them know, like, that's not the way of going. We've been doing this for years and years and years. Nothing's coming out of it. And then it's like we claim these streets that we own. We don't even own the streets. How are we beefing with the same people that share the same struggle? Like, who manipulated us this way? Who manipulated us that good to make us believe because you live on this street and you live on the other street, we got to beef? Why are we not beefing with the people who really own the streets? Who really own the streets? Y'all know the government own everything. Why are we not coming together? Why are we not loving each other more? Why are we hating that black man because that black man's angry because he ain't got a father in the home, just like me? So we sharing the same pain. Why can't we bond off of that? Why is F you and F me? I think that's a lot of pain that's going on in the black community, and I feel like we have to make it heal. And I feel like these type of conversations are over and over and over, and people don't, nothing seems to change. I pray for all little Durk kids. I pray for India. I pray he comes out in a good situation. I'm not here to sit here and I see everybody on their social media trying to gain likes, trying to gain comments, whatever, talking about the actual case, talking about this person got killed, who got, like, how does that help with anything? It don't. That's not even the bigger picture. And that's why I didn't even want to talk about this, but I felt like I had to because nobody's taking this angle. I have yet to hear anyone talk about this angle of we need to get out the streets. We need to show black men more love. We need to let them know it's another way out. It doesn't make sense. We just dying and we going to jail. We dying and we going to jail. That shit is sad. And it's like, I don't know if Lil Durk getting out of this situation. It looked bad. It looked real bad. It looked like they got more information. And it looked like the people in his circle turned on him. But more details gonna come out. But it's like, that shit's sad, man. And it's not a Lil Durk situation. It's every black little boy growing up, every black man that's in a gang now. Y'all all in the same situation. I don't care what you think this is. You might love your right-hand man. You might love that. You might love your team, love your circle. Somebody folding. Somebody already probably folding. You probably talking to the person who already folded. You're cooked. You're probably already cooked. And they just gonna come get you eventually. It's like, but you don't want to believe that because you love that dude. But you gotta understand, at the end of the day, when they in that jail, when they in that interrogation room with the police, bro, they gonna, and it's life. So it's choosing you or their life? Come on, man. Wait, this is common sense. Get out the streets. Stay out the streets. Is way better thing to do. I went right. Right was the wrong way. I went left. I was right a little, just a little. I never did nothing too crazy, but I went left. And when I went left, I decided to start my own businesses. Try to do comedy stuff. I try to make people laugh. I motivate people. I stay out the way. If a black man, me and a black man get into it, I always try to de-escalate the situation. Why? Because I love you. And I know why he angry. He angry just the same way I'm angry. We both got pain. I don't want no problem with no black man. I don't want to fight a black man. I don't want to argue with a black man. Bro, I know why you upset. You upset the same reason why I'm upset. So why we gotta fight each other? It's bigger than us. We gotta come together. Okay, you beat me up, I beat you up, you kill me, I kill you, you go to jail, I go to jail. What the F came out of that? Nothing. Just another black mom crying. Another black father burying his son. Another mom burying his son. Another black kid growing up without a black father. Come on, man. We got to do better. I pray for Lil Durk. I pray for his whole family. I pray for all black men families who are in these situations as we speak. I pray y'all get out. I pray y'all realize there's way more and better things out there. Get out before it's too late because the ship is going to fall. The ship is going to fall. Everybody's for themselves. And the crazy thing about it, this is the most crazy thing about it. In today's time, the person who does snitch is getting deals, is getting booked on podcasts, is getting more money. Snitching look cooler, quote unquote, nowadays more than actually being a real person in the street. And being a real person in the street don't even make sense anymore either because we don't even own the streets. The government do. The white people do. Come on, man. We got to do better. We smarter than that. We the most strongest, beautiful, healthiest community in the world. We create everything. So when we going to gain real ownership and gain real bond and love? Hey, man, it's your boy KJ. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please share this video. It ain't as spicy as people talking about who got shot. That I get all that. I don't want to do all that. Especially, I don't want to speak on business that I don't know nothing about. I'm not in. Come on, man. I'm not doing it for likes. I'm not doing it for any of that. I'm doing it for the actual real message that our young black men need to hear. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and please share this video to another black man that's in this situation. I love y'all.